Welcome to Building the Lowcountry. I'm Robyn Zimmerman, and we're here in Berkeley Hall with Deb Durrant and Rhett Meeks, who is the Director of Sales for AR Homes and this company and this beautiful, beautiful home that we're sitting in with spectacular high ceilings and a beautiful outdoors and fabulous kitchen. And today we're going to talk a little bit about kind of the process, how we enter into the process to have an AR home, and then just how you walk us through that journey. So let's maybe start with you, Rhett.
Yeah. I mean, so our process is pretty streamlined. I mean, we have systems in place, and all of it is just due to experience. There's about 70 years of experience with AR Homes. We're a franchise company, so we're a collection of builders. But it all stems just from the consumer's approach to custom building. We have a lot of things in place, like a model home, that give our customers a place to come, meet with me. I'm usually the first person they talk to, or somebody on my team.
Right.
And we showcase our product.
And you have a discovery meeting, right, Deb? And so you find out really who they are, what they like, how they want to live, what their family, how many homes, how many bedrooms they need, how much square feet, what their budget is, what the timeline is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, critical.
We gather that information, and I think these guys do a great job. And Rhett, why don't you go ahead and tell them about that job? He seriously does a great job.
Yeah, so part of it is us discovering what their needs are.
Yes.
I mean, technically our titles are sales consultants. I kind of remove the sales part of the experience for them and just approach them as a consultant. I'm there as their advocate as they approach custom building. So I tell them that we're a one-stop shop. Our model home is a good indication of kind of where we start quality and standard-wise. But through this, we can really get a good plan together using our in-house architectural design team. We have a whole slew of people that work with us that guide them through the ARB. We go through the permitting process with them. We have an interior designer to help them make all of their selections. So there's a lot of stuff that we provide for them.
And I think, if I may, it's important to note our design. We have a design center that our interior designer works out of. So it's all in one place. All the latest trends and the best of the best are brought into this design center. And so they're able to make all of their decisions in one place. I mean, we can go outside of the design center, but you don't have to. Right. It's all there under one roof.
And so, Chris, they need to know which community they want to live in. What do they want to be up in the Bluffton area? They want to be Hilton Head, Beaufort. Where
we work with them on any of that. I mean, a lot of our clients approach us already owning property, but if they still are in that personal discovery phase of trying to figure out where they fit, I mean, it's kind of up to us to know the communities and what sets all the communities apart and give them a list of pros and cons.
The process takes between 18 months and 24 months from beginning to
average,
end in this particular part of the country.
Yes, I mean, a lot of that is we have I kind of break it up into 3 different portions of things that we have to do. Part of it is the pre-building agreement discovery phase of me finding out what they need, putting it all in writing, getting a contract going, and telling them what it's going to cost ultimately. That's a huge part of it. And then from there, we pass it along to our production team, who guide them through the ARB, help them make all of their intricate selections of what flooring they're picking.
Which can be very overwhelming.
Overwhelming,
yes.
Exactly. So, and that's why we have all of these checkpoints in place for them, so that they know the process. They can look forward to the process. It does take some time, but I mean, we take our time so that they can get a product that's similar to the model home. It's actually part of our whole contract, is that you're going to get something similar to this.
And Deb, you and Rhett and Doug,
standard,
you all really develop that relationship with your customers. They become really part of the family because you're with them for almost 2 years.
Well, even longer than that, because we have a 10-year credo where we stand behind our work for 10 years after the build. So, so it's a contract that's almost like a marriage proposal.
It really is. And we treat it that way too.
It's their biggest investment.
It is.
For folks.
And
they
for a
want
lot
it
of
to
them,
be right.
it's the first one too.
Their first one.
Their first investment of this size. And if I'm not given the $1 million experience, how am I selling $1 million house? Right. So if they need to feel that trust immediately from us, and that trust carried through the entire process.
I feel it, Rhett.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Rhett.
Of course.
Homes. Again, here we're in Berkeley Hall. And that's it for this edition of Building the Lowcountry.